Hi Max, this is what we have been working on while you've been gone. So I'm going to send you this link. At the top it should say 2020 degree plans, and then on here are all the degree plans for students between Columbus and L&M and where they're thinking of going. So you're going to scroll down to University of Northern Iowa, and right here, this Biochem, BA. This is what you're thinking of doing as a freshman. So it shows you your plan of study for fall and your plan of study for spring. And what we're doing is outlining and searching the times to actually pretend to set your schedule as a freshman, because I want you guys to have the practice of actually setting these things, finding the times, so that when you sit down with an advisor, you have an idea of when you would want things to be done. Like, for example, I really like to have morning classes like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and be done for the day. So it just depends on what options you have, and I'm trying to teach you guys how to look those up. So this is what a typical freshman would take. It depends on your ALEKS test and your ACT, but we can go ahead and click here and major your own little sheet. So this would be what you would be able to make for your fall and spring semester. So depending on your placement test, you would start in pre-calc or your Math 1120. If you did place into 1120, then you would start here, and then second semester do pre-calc. And then on this sheet, see how it says Liberal Arts Core? So I went ahead and said you can choose from one of these classes. So you would click on this. Here's your options. Humanities 1021, 1022, or 1023. So you would have these options, and then here's just like a summary of them. So you would pick one. We'll say 1020, 1021. So that would be the one you put here. Okay, so once you've figured out what you want to take from this category and those two categories, then you go back to your degree plan, click the search for sections, and this shows you all of the classes at UNI. So the first thing you need to do is unclick this, and you want to look at doing the fall of 2019, because that's the fall right now. You change your subject, so we can start with math. So there's your mathematics, and then we're going to say you're going to place into 1120 to start. So you put it right there, mathematics, 1120. Uncheck that stupid thing and hit search. So it shows us that Math 1120 is Monday, Wednesday, Friday from noon to 12:50. So I'm going to give you access to this also, and you can actually start setting up what your schedule would look like. It's just a practice, like I said. So 12 to 12:50, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 to 12:50, like that. And then you would do this for each one. So the big thing is you want to make sure nothing overlaps. Like if the next class that you look up is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12:30 to 1:30, then you would need to change either this one or that one, okay? If you need help, I'll totally help you when you get back. But I thought if you wanted to get started, this would be a good way to do it. Any questions, you can email or call me, and I'll help you out. But like I said, basically, I want you to start trying to put together your fall and semester the way that you ideally want it to happen. To look at spring, so for like your chemistry 1120, you change this to spring 2020, change the subject to chemistry, unclick that, hit search, and then here's your options. So there would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 to 8:50, and then Tuesday would be your lab from 8 to 10:50. So like I said, I just want you to try see how that goes, putting your schedule together. This is part of your final. I'm going to show you what your final looks like also. So let me show you an example. So we'll use Keaton since I showed his yesterday. So basically your final is going to be explaining what your freshman year of college would look like. If you're going to use UNI, like this doesn't mean you have to go to this college. I just want you to like research it. So I'm going to show you the rubric. So you would basically make a presentation about your first year and what you would need to get in, where you would live, scholarships. We're going to talk about cost of attendance after Thanksgiving, how you'll manage your time. Here's a schedule like I showed you. This would be an example of just like I just showed you. An activity, a weakness, advice, new friends. So like I said, I'm going to send you the rubric, but it doesn't have to be, your presentation doesn't have to be anything crazy. You just stand up in front of our class and explain how you researched UNI and your major and answer those questions. And like I said, if you need help with this, text me or email me. I will be more than willing to help you. And I'm excited to see you when you come back.